Good afternoon, everybody. Let's look at your headlines on this Tuesday afternoon. The men who died in that industrial accident, they have been identified. We'll tell you their names. Plus, not one, but two big announcements in the political world. Stay tuned for that. And ICE could soon use AI to identify people. Those details and more coming up on News 5 Now.
Brought to you by Green & Phillips Injury Lawyers. Covering news from your neighborhood and around the world. News 5 Now starts right now.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to News 5 Now. I'm Devin Walsh. Glad to be with you today on this rainy Tuesday afternoon. I guess depending on where you are here at the station, it looks like Armageddon outside. I mean, it is gray, it is dreary, it is raining, and you can pretty much expect that to stick around throughout the afternoon. Caroline says that by tonight, though, the rain will taper off. But I have to say, I'm kind of enjoying the cooler temperatures a little bit. It's not quite so hot, but it is a little bit yucky outside. So just keep that umbrella handy. You know what to do because you live here along the Gulf Coast. All right, everybody, let's go ahead and get right to our big stories at this hour. Number 5, ICE is reportedly purchasing technology to scan people's eyes from several feet away. The agency made a notice to purchase the intelligence technology that gives them the ability to scan people's eyes to locate and identify those in the country illegally. The technology they want to buy compares the iris scan to other existing photos like a criminal database photo or even a social media account. ICE has not confirmed its official plans to use this intelligence. Number 4, a hearing announced for an authorized immigrant who is fighting to come back home. Giovanna Hernandez was pulled over during a traffic stop in Leeds, Alabama, near Birmingham, because she was speeding. When Hernandez presented her Mexico-issued ID, the police department called ICE and then she was detained. Hernandez is being transported to Louisiana to the Richmond Correctional Center. Her hearing is the 18th. She was 7 years old when she was brought to the United States. Number 3, Alabama Congressman Barry Moore has announced his run for Senate. Moore made the announcement in a social media video this morning. He currently represents District 1, which covers part of Mobile County, all of Baldwin County, and stretches all the way to Dothan. He is running for the Senate seat vacated by Tommy Tuberville, who is running for governor. Meanwhile, that relates to our number 2 story. Guess who's running for his old seat back? Alabama Congressman Jerry Carl filing paperwork to run for that District 1 seat. He lost that seat to Moore last year after voting lines for the district were redrawn. Carl filed the paperwork to run for the seat last week and plans to make his official announcement next Monday in Foley. And number 1, we now know the names of the 2 workers who died while working on a sewer line in Mobile. Mobile police identified the men as 31-year-old Garrett Robinson and 50-year-old Herbert Rivas. The men were working in the Princeton Wood subdivision off of Howells Ferry Road yesterday. They say Robinson was inside the 20-foot deep hole when he was overcome by gases. Rivas went into the hole to help, but he was also overcome. A third worker came in but managed to escape. We will have more on this story tonight on WKRG News 5. Okay, everybody, now it is time for our question of the day, and it's in regards to something that President Donald Trump wants to do. Our president wants to consider reclassifying marijuana as a less dangerous drug, So what do you think about that? Let's look at your comments. Lori says it should be legal and available in all states. Dan says, used appropriately, I agree, as it's been life-changing for me as a multiple stroke survivor and someone who has rheumatoid. It's far safer than alcohol. Blakely says our dinosaur governor in Alabama would find a way to keep it from us anyhow. Lori Ann says it's a plant that grows in the ground. It helps people with seizures and other medical conditions. Legalize it, just outlaw the smell, said Frank. I got to tell you what, Frank, I agree with you on the smell. Smell it everywhere I go, and it's disgusting. Much less of a drug than cigarettes, and I consume both, says Rob. All right, well, that's what the president wants to do, and I'm sure many of you would like to chime in. We've gotten over 1,000 comments on that question, so there are lots of opinions. If you want to go ahead and read those, you can do it, because we're leaving that question of the day up for a little bit longer. Okay, let's get to our poll of the day, and our poll has to do with shootings. We have reported that there was a major shooting at a Target store in Austin, Texas. And so we're asking you, do shootings at stores deter you from shopping indoors? Do shootings in stores deter you from shopping in stores? Yes, no, or no opinion. So let us know what you think about that. You can just vote on that poll, or you can also comment. And so you're able to do either one until 5:30 this evening. That is when our next edition of News 5 Now airs. And you can find our question and our poll on WKRG.com or on WKRG's Facebook page. Okie dokie, everybody. That's going to do it for me here on News 5 Now. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you back for WKRG News 5 at 5 o'clock.
Covering news from your neighborhood and around the world. You are watching News 5 Now. Brought to you by Green & Phillips Injury Lawyers.
In the courtroom, the judge knows best, and this judge does too. If you've been hurt in a wreck, you need a law firm that knows the system and how it works. I'm attorney David Green. Call or come by anytime. You never need an appointment.